Hi, I'm Scott Joseph, the director of Dracula by Eric Cushing. Well, Regina and I did this Dracula some time ago, but this version is different than the one that we originally did. It's Halloween. It's time to bring back, after a while, a show that's scary. So I would say this show is intriguing, scary, and has very much it's atmospheric. There is a scene at the end of Act 1 where I know I'm giving too much away here, but basically Lucy has passed away from Dracula draining all her blood, and her coming back as a vampire, and the vampire hunters taking her or meeting her in her crypt and basically trying to end her because they don't want to spread vampirism across England. I think that you should come see the show, the community, because one, we always do great shows here at ESR, but also that it is a traditional, I think, Halloween show. When we try to do Halloween shows here that are intriguing and scary, but this Dracula is different because of the characters that have originally been omitted from most of the stage productions. This one introduces Lucy's mother and also brings back one character that has been overlooked forever in scripts, is Quincy Morris, the Texan. Yeah, we've been in production for probably about 4 or 5 months, I believe. We started off just reading and character development, and then as the process has continued, we have been off site to be able to do some combat, and the process has been great. Everybody has pitched in with special effects makeup, props, and they just love it. I mean, some of the ideas we've all got together and made different ideas for the show, and I think it's going to be a great show. So we've actually, the visuals of the show, we have projection of images that are scary. We have sound effects. We actually were able to get the music by Nox Arcana. That gives the atmosphere to that. We had a crate that's basically Dracula's coffin created. We have some wonderful tombstones that were created for us, and just the lighting to give the mood, and also scented fog to bring you into the atmosphere of being in a crypt. We the costumes are basically Victorian costumes because this takes place in late Victorian era of the 1800s. We've chose like whites, blacks, greens, but for lighting, we've actually chosen some nighttime scenes are a little like dim, but bright enough for people to be able to see the show. But for light, we've got lightning, we've got flashing lights for the lightning and thunder effects. But the palette colors are kind of dreary on purpose. I'm trying to build a feeling of claustrophobia to some degree, some darkness. There's not a lot of light in Dracula's story. It's definitely not a romance, that's for sure. But to make them feel like they're actually part of the story, from castle walls to, like I said about the scented fog, to the lights being dim. And as most shows are here at ESR, most of the actors are almost in your lap. So this one, you'll get to see up close the actors in their makeup, the vampires. So that's the type of environment I want audiences to feel when they come in. And then obviously enjoy it, but be close, because there is a point where you will be involved in this some way or another by maybe, well, I don't want to give it away, so. Okay. Well, I have a cane that's in the show that's used by Dracula that is embedded in most every show that I've ever directed. And it's always there. It just happens to be perfect for the show, but it's a little nod to things like that. I know I try to insert myself into some of the show. Of course, you know, I end up being in my show sometimes anyways, so that's nothing new. So I'm kind of like Alfred Hitchcock, you know, in that aspect. Yeah, anything, I guess if you see anything with a wolf is my little signature. Oh gosh, the process of putting this show together was just all the special effects and the props that we have to use. I mean, luckily I have a lot of people on my show that enjoy horror movies and things like that that have been able to help me get stuff that I don't even know about. So that's where I was more difficult. I'd have to say working on the accents. Some people have accents, some don't. We had a friend of Madison from Wales that understood languages, obviously, that helped us. That wasn't really as difficult, you know, putting it together, because it just happened to fall together with that one. But I think so far, I think the special effects are probably what's going to be most difficult of the show that we had to deal with so far. But that's what we're here for today, to do special effects. Well, I would love for them to think that they were entertained, but also a little disturbed in an entertainment way, you know, from the show because of some of the visuals that we have. It is a adult content show with gore and some violence. Obviously, there's fake blood, but I think I want them to come out thinking that, you know, this is a pretty damn good Dracula version, because I don't think it's been done, this version has been done anywhere around here. If you like Halloween, if you like scary movies, but you get the chance to see it live on a stage, come see Dracula at ESR.